Guys, one of Animal Company's biggest updates are gonna be dropping tomorrow. Wait, there's a new update? Yeah. Apparently it's gonna be a new lake update. Coming tomorrow, you say? Well, they're gonna have new swimming mechanics, they're gonna have new monsters, and plus, this update is gonna be a whole lot scarier. It's gonna be wild. Hello and welcome back to some more Animal Company VR here on the channel, boys. And today, we are going back to the OG Toasty skin. As you guys can tell, we got our holiday gear on, we got our propeller cap, and of course, our beautiful, our pink, amazing little retro shades that we're wearing too. For all the original peeps that were here before 100,000 subscribers, this was the main fit that we were always running for like every video. But guys, that is not the reason why I've gathered you here for today's video. Because ladies and gentlemen, we have some crazy stuff to go and talk about with the upcoming update coming this Tuesday. So guys, prepare yourself. Animal Company is going to be probably dropping one of their biggest updates in the last, I would say, months that we've had anything come out for this game. And also, if you guys are new around here, be sure to go and hit that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 300,000 subscribers. And yes, Nathan, I'm talking to you, bro. All right, I know that you're not subscribed. You've been watching a ton of Animal Company videos, and for some reason, you're still not subscribed to the channel. So Nathan, this is your moment to go and redeem yourself. Just go and click that subscribe button, and while you're down there, maybe click that like button too. But now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and grab some of the gear while we go and yap in today's video. I'm gonna go and grab a good old weird glow stick. We'll go and throw you on my Hipporino. And then also, I want to do a video for this one without a grappler. Just because I feel like we've done that in so many videos, I feel like it might just be like kind of a fun idea to like stay away from using the hook shot in one of these videos. So instead, we're going to go and use another pickaxe, and then we got our flashlight, and honestly, you know what? I probably won't even need to actually use the weird glow stick, because I can just go and carry the actual flashlight for this too. Alright, we got our pickaxe, we got our flashlight, and then of course, we have our backpack to go and get all of our lootables, so we should be basically ready to go and get today's video really rolling. But before we go and actually like do our mining strat, I want to go and kind of talk about this upcoming update that you guys are going to be seeing this Tuesday. Because as you guys may know, one of the biggest rumors that we've been like really talking about as of recently has been the fact that we have a lake update that's going to be coming to Animal Company. And the last time that we've ever seen anything done with the actual lake area was roughly around the time of Christmas with like the big like ice snow lake that we had over here before. We had like a bunch of monsters here. We had like the entire lake that you could walk on, and it was actually kind of explorable in this section. But really, ever since then, we haven't seen anything done with this entire zone. So with this upcoming update coming literally Tuesday, we're gonna finally have like a reason to go over to this dock area and go and explore a lot of this zone. And from what's already been like kind of talked about, is there's going to be quite a bit of stuff coming with it too. Like not only are we getting the lake update, but it's going to be explorable with swimming mechanics and also some new monsters too. Which that's probably the thing that I am most excited about. I hope they're actually going to be like really scary monsters and not just something that's like super easy to go and get by, you know, like compared to like the back rooms or like the office area. I know that was something that was kind of one of my like, you know, my biggest pet peeves about the backrooms area was the enemies just weren't like hard enough, if that makes sense. So the fact that we're actually going to be getting like new monsters coming to the game is something that I am so happy about. And I really hope that they're going to be like the scary factor. What are you doing? What are you doing, pal? And bonk. Oh, I'm going to die, bro. Okay, so we have the spider, and we also have Armstrong over here. What is going on? This is a dead end. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like this. So what I was going to say is that it would be cool to see monsters that were about as scary as Spider and Armstrong. But now that I say that, I completely regret every decision I'm making here. So I'm instead going to go and fly to here. We'll just bounce across. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. We are just about to die, boys. If we literally touch anything, we are dead. Okay, so we have to be so careful in this section. All I really wanted to yap about was the fact that these monsters are so terrifying to go and see. And it's honestly like kind of fun to go and verse stuff like this because there's a lot more terror in the way that you go and play the game, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? If the monsters are too easy, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of like Animal Company's scary factor. You know what I mean? So I really hope that with the new monsters, we get something really special for this. I'm gonna just wait for him to... Come on. I don't want to say a word, because I don't want him to follow me. Okay, do I go this way? Oh, and there's a nest over here too. I gotta be so careful. Okay, is it this way? Perfect. Okay, boys. I do not like running in the mines with no grappler. I almost feel like if you guys want to feel the fear of like almost dying, I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot more worth it if you're running around without the grappler. It makes Animal Company feel so much scarier. And if I'm being completely real, I almost feel like the grappler has been a blessing and a curse, right? It is so fun with the movement that you have in the game with the grappler, but I also feel like a lot of the time too, it kind of defeats like how enjoyable some of these runs can be because you just skip past all the scary stuff. It makes it so much easier, and you basically eliminate any threats because all you have to do is just go and grapple up and sit on the ceiling. And then you can avoid almost every single enemy by going and doing that. So honestly, I think in a lot more of these videos, I'm going to try my best to like lean off of using the grappler just because I feel like it might be enjoyable to almost play it as if it was like OG Animal Company. But guys, before I go and start another yap session on something completely different now, let's go and jump back on the topic about the lake update, because I know a lot of you guys are probably looking for more info and just want to hear more about this topic. So ladies and gentlemen, as the name implies, we're going to be getting an update coming tomorrow that's going to be obviously extending upon what we already have with the lake. And we've already seen some of that stuff done, as you heard in the beginning of this video, where they went and did that in the winter time, and they had like kind of like the frozen over lake, and they had monsters there. It was really, really cool. But the only thing is, like, after you went and played it like a few times, there wasn't like too much to go and really explore in that zone. It was just like a frozen over lake, and then there was monsters you could go and fight, and that was basically it. But now, coming up, we're going to be actually able to go and explore, like, underwater movement. And I'm really wondering how they're going to go and extend upon that, considering, like, that's a whole new mechanic to go and use. So I really hope that not only is, like, the underwater movement going to be in the game, but I truly, truly hope that we see something on the sorts of finding, like, underwater loot. Like, items that you can only find in that section. Because if that's the case, I think we got some really special stuff brewing up for Animal Company. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and jump down below, because I really need to go and start our collecting, because we don't have a grappler to go and fly through all this stuff. We're going to be going around this in a lot more of a OG way, which is both very, very awesome, but also probably my worst decision, considering that we won't have any way to really go and avoid the lava fishies if we're going and traveling this way. But also, I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about this new lake update coming out? Is it something that you're generally like very, very excited about? Or is there anything else that you guys would prefer to go and see in the future for other updates? Because for me, I personally think that the lake update has been long overdue. So I am definitely stoked to see where this goes. But now we got all these lava fishies flying around. Oh my gosh, I don't know how we're gonna avoid all of them. This is not gonna be good. And somehow we actually survived it. Let's go, boys. Oh, yo! There is no way that we just did that on the first try. That was amazing. Okay, so now on to the complicated part, because we need to somehow manage to go and grab these blocks as they're going and floating, which is going to be very tough. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, well, I guess we'll go and at least chuck one of the blocks in here. That might be a little helpful. And now, if we're lucky, we might actually have a bit more of the lava blocks that are on this other end. If we can just grab them like off of this, that would be huge. But so far, it doesn't seem like our luck is really here for us, because there is legitimately no lava spawns, but we have a lot of the lava fishies. But man, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this update has definitely been long overdue, and it's been something that I feel like would fit into Animal Company so well. And the fact that they're finally going and expanding upon the underwater type of stuff, like, I've legit been joking about a quote-unquote Subnautica update, and I feel like this is gonna be like the closest thing to that, which would be awesome. This is not good though. Oh no. Oh no. We might be a dead man. We might be a dead man, boys. Oh no. Okay, you know what, boys? We're taking them on. Let's go. Oh, this is very bad. And something that I need to learn is to not come to the lava area if I'm going and doing a update style type of video, because man, every single time I come here, I always end up coming to the lava section, and it's just like, honestly, one of the worst decisions I could ever make, because it requires so much focus, and plus I made it so much harder today, considering that I'm literally running with only a pickaxe and a flashlight. Can I fling over to this other side? Oh, beautiful, bro. Okay. Yo, this is actually, like, so fun to go in and try to farm. Oh, that's not good. That's very bad. And I want to say our backpack is decently full. We definitely did not get a lot of them. I want to say we maybe have like 6 or 7 of the magma blocks. But the fact that we don't have a grappler, I'm going to say this is a win. This is a massive rubby-dub-dub. But now I feel like I can finally kind of focus because we're going to be going and running over to the actual end section over here. So we should be able to go and escape this pretty easily. But while we're going and running, we might as well go and keep the yap session on the lake update. So boys, I want to ask you down in the comment section below, what do you guys feel that the swimming mechanics are going to kind of be like? Do you think it's going to be kind of similar to how we've already seen in like the foundation and stuff? Or do you think they're going to be going for like a whole new way to go and do it? Because honestly, I'm kind of unsure on how exactly they're planning to go and do that. Oh, nope. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, world! No! We made it so far! And now I'm just a little ghosty boy. Bro, we actually made it so far in that lava section, and then we ended up getting dropped right at the end by the teleporter. So to kind of expand on what we were talking about before we were rudely interrupted by all the lava fishies, I want to ask you guys how you feel about like the swimming mechanics coming to Animal Company. Do you feel like it's going to be a completely new mechanic, or do you feel like it's going to be something kind of similar to what we've seen with the foundation? Because I really hope that they do something really awesome with it, where it's very particular to that part of the map. Because honestly, it'll just be like super fun to learn a new mechanic in the game, and hopefully really apply that to how monsters are in that zone. And also, a really cool part about this update too, is we haven't really seen any leaks on the new monsters. Like, we have no idea what they're gonna look like. We have no idea what they're gonna be doing. So tomorrow is gonna hit us like a truck, bro. There's gonna be a new map, the new mechanics, new monsters. Like, dude, there's gonna be so much stuff to go and unpack, and I just cannot wait to go and make more videos on it. So yeah, with that being said, guys, that's gonna make it for this video of going and talking about the biggest update that's coming to Animal Company VR. If you did end up enjoying this video and would like to see more content made on Animal Company, I definitely suggest going and clicking that subscribe button right down below, because we are on the road to 300,000 subscribers. But that being said, guys, that's be it from me. Hope you did the video, and as always, keep it toasty, my friends. Laters! I got some shells for you, boy! Oh, it's in his eye! Oh, I fixed it! I would have died! Well, right here. Oh! Armageddon! Yeah! Why in the heck do you not have clothes? You took my banana, and now you must suffer the consequences!